Alright, so this is the show 18 on the PlayStation 5. And yeah. So this gameplay. Alright, I'm ready. It's a good game.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In there for strike one. Severino has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Just to know, I won't be talking a lot during this game, but yeah, hopefully you can enjoy the gameplay. And this is the ps5, just to say it again. Not the Pro or anything.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable.
Alright, so I'm going to keep recording this, but right now, I don't know if I'll do all 6 innings, or how many actually goes, and to take my microphone off, so it's annoying.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. One there. On to Pujols, and it's a double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Upton going back. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now for LA, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Sanchez is there. One away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First pitch on its way. A tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels go down 1-2-3. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. His past history with Richards. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Number 3 in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the 3rd inning. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. In there, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Down and away, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Hicks.
Line towards center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gas. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Row, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. He grounds it sharply to third. On to Cozart here for the force, and that'll be that. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, He's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. He's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. A high fastball is in there.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And now for the Angels, Zach Kozar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Simmons, runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball right down the line and left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're stepping into the box, number 37 to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Paul Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line hard, but foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Andujar fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike.
Alright, so this is my last part of the recording. I just take a break for eating lunch, and I'm coming back to easily win this game. This is a pretty good game, right? Viewer of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting, number 37.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, number 3. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. This one's down to third. Endahar brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Next for the Angels, right fielder.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks on the move. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he'll pull into second with one. Away.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 2-0 finish today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino takes home the win. Garrett Richards pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my recording of, well, the gameplay of the Show 18 on ps5. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay and video. Bye, guys.